is Andy with Tagwood BBQ. Today we're going to be going over the basic features of our BBQ05SS. So starting us off, it's going to be our front door, which is now reinforced, just so that when the fire is burning, you can grab this and not burn yourself. We have the main elevation. When you want to go down, just hit the latch and you go the opposite way. You're going to have your firebox. Over here, you're going to have your poker and your shovel. Here's a poker. You want to make sure that the Tagwood is facing out. Here's a shovel. So you're going to be controlling all your embers. And then also another cool thing about the poker is that for safety reasons, we designed it so you can open your firebox without risking getting burned. So moving on, we're going to be going over a couple of extra things that are coming with your BBQ05. First thing, you're going to have these double hooks. You're going to get 2. And you're going to have the simple hooks. You're going to get 2 of these as well. These are going to hang up right here. Next up, what we have is our drain system. In this case, we're not going to install our drain system because, as you can see, we have our new stainless steel cabinets, and the drain system is already pre-installed inside the cabinet. So it'll just drain right out the back. Next up, you're gonna have 2 extra fire bricks in case any of the bricks you have in here break or by any means you need to change it. You're gonna have 2 extra ones. Next thing is the interchangeable griddle. You can take any of these out and swap the griddle right in. This also works if you have a roofing grill. You can also exchange one of the grates on there for the griddle. One thing, now that we're on the topic of the grates, we make it very easy to clean as they come separated in 3 pieces. Next thing I'm going to be mentioning is our heat bar. This is going to go right here on the edge of the BBQ. You're going to put it inside and it should slot right into the bricks. So you can see it's going to go right in the holes of the bricks. And if it doesn't go in when you're first trying to put it in, you might have to move the bricks a little bit. It will fit. One more thing we include is our Tagwood Allen key. This is going to help you just to fasten any screws. Over time, sometimes, especially on our freestanding models, if you're moving the grill a lot, some of the screws may come loose, so it's good every now and then to just retighten all the screws, and this makes it very easy. So now we're going to be going over some of the accessories that are compatible with the BBQ05. First up, it's going to be our secondary grate. It's going to go right above here. First thing you're going to want to do is remove these screws. Then you're going to add your pole. You're going to want to take this out because this one is then going to grab onto your firebox. It's the first one we're going to grab. It's going to go right in that hole right there on the firebox. First thing we're going to want to do is present all 3 of these screws, but you're not going to want to tighten them all the way up until the end when they're all presented. Once all 3 of them are in place, you're going to want to tighten them all. Now once you have your pole installed, you're going to add your secondary grate. The way you're going to tighten this is with this wheel. It's going to go right on the top, and then depending on your desired height, you're going to tighten it. It'll stay right there. So now we're going to be going over another accessory that you can put on your BBQ05. It is the BBQ05SS, aka the warming rack. These are going to be your brackets that are going to go on top of your main grates. You're going to want to make sure that these holes are compatible with the grates over there. One side's going to go like that, and the other side's going to go like this. So you're going to get your brackets. It's going to go right in there, and it should slot right in. This cut that we made right here is for this bar right here so that it goes flush. We're going to be adding our second bracket. It should fit right in. And the reason for this cut is we make this cut at our warehouse just so that if the person also gets a V-shape, it's compatible as well. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add the screws on each side. We're going to lift up the grates. So when we're installing our BBQ52, you're going to have 2 sets of screws. These bigger ones are going to go on the bottom, and then these are the ones that are going to be attached onto the warming rack itself. These are going to go on top, these go on the bottom. So to make it easier, we're going to install the warming rack first, and then we're going to place it. So you're going to want to place the bracket on the warming rack. You're going to get the small screws. So we're going to be adding the second bracket on our warming rack now. Remember, you got to use the little screws. So now we're going to present this onto our grates. We're going to place the screws a bit loose just so they stay, and then we're going to tighten them once we have it on the grates. It should sit just like that. Now you're gonna get your 5mm and tighten these screws. So now that we tightened that side, for this side, what you're gonna wanna do is, if you have a secondary grate, put it all the way down, and you're gonna raise your grates up, and then you're gonna tighten. You got your warming rack installed, nice and firm. So now we're gonna be adding another accessory that's compatible with the BBQ05. It's our warming roof, BBQ92SS. This is how it comes. You're gonna have your 3 grates, and then you're gonna have the screws on each side right here that are gonna be used to tighten once you have it up there. You gotta make sure that they're loose. They're not too pushed in. If not, it's not gonna slot in right, so you gotta make sure that they're all almost flush. Now we're gonna be putting it on. It's gonna go right up over these two bolts, and it should sit right there without you even tightening it. And now what you're gonna do is you're gonna tighten from both sides, on each side. Now we're gonna be going over one more accessory. This is our BBQ59 top lid. So what we're gonna wanna do, it's gonna come like this, a top piece with a handle and some hardware. You're gonna take your handle out. You're gonna prepare your screws. One pressure washer first, and then one of these. Pressure one first, and a flat one. You're gonna get one side first. You're just gonna present the screw, you're not gonna tighten it all the way. And now we'll add the second screw. And then once you tighten it, you can lift it just like this, and then you can put it either right up here or right up top. So here we have another accessory that's compatible with the BBQ05, and it is our cover 05. This is an all-weather cover. It's a very heavy duty cover, and for this model specifically, it's very easy to put on since it's not one of our bigger models. But normally you will need a helping hand to get it on.